When you are shopping for a new AC unit, there are many things to keep in mind. And back today is Joby Teal with details on high efficiency units. Joby, like I said before this interview started, you may be my new best friend because we are in this boat right now thinking of upgrading to a high efficiency unit. But first, explain what that means exactly.
Well, high efficiency seasonal energy efficiency rating is kind of like gas mileage in your car.
Okay.
You know, the lower the SEER, of course, the more it's going to cost you on your utility bills to run that system. The higher the SEER, the more savings you're going to get out of that system.
So I'll say the key is the high efficiency, which is what we're talking about. And you're talking about the seasonal energy, which obviously in Florida is crucial because we're dealing with the heat, especially right now. Yes.
Your high efficiency systems traditionally will start out around 16 SEER to 20 SEER.
Okay.
Normally when we're talking about high efficiency, we're really getting into the 18 to 20 SEER, which is your two-stage compressors and your inverters. That's some technology they can offer more than just energy savings. That technology, when having an inverter system in your home can give you humidity control, which a lot of people don't realize that when having an inverter system, you can actually set your thermostat higher and it'll lower the humidity in your home, and it'll actually feel as cool or cooler than when you had to set it a lot lower.
So there's more benefits than just the actual power bill itself.
Oh, absolutely. Along with the humidity control, there's additional thermostat that we can add to that system with technology as far as you checking the humidity in the home on your smartphone and controlling the temperature from when you're away from home.
Nice.
And of course that's an advantage, so that if you look at your phone and that temperature is higher than you set it at, then you may know there's a problem, and then you can get somebody out to your home.
You know, you mentioned the 18 to 20 being the high efficiency rating, if you will. What is like a regular air conditioner, say, from the 90s, early 2000s? Where do those rank, just to give us an idea?
Well, a lot of people, when we come out to their home to sit down with our design specialist, homeowners have anywhere from a 10 SEER system in their home. If they're lucky, maybe a 12 SEER. And the basic model today is a 14 SEER. So, with a 14 SEER system, it is an upgrade from what they have, but you're not going to get the humidity control or the power savings that you would expect from a high efficiency system.
If you have the high efficiency and if you're lowering your power bills, to come out and repair it, is there more maintenance involved with these high efficiency?
Actually, there's not. In fact, we talked about before the AC Warehouse brand, and a lot of times homeowners are somewhat skeptical with going with something high efficiency because they feel, what if it breaks down? Is it going to be expensive? And the fact is, there's not a lot of contractors out there that even discuss these products with the homeowners because they don't have the technicians or the installers that are trained to install or work on these units. With our brand, out of the box comes with a 10-year parts and labor warranty, so you'll never have a repair bill.
Nice.
An advantage to the high efficiency system, if the outdoor compressor actually fails in that system in the first 10 years, we'll actually install a brand new outside unit for you at no extra charge. So there's a lot of advantages to going with high efficiency. The warranties are a lot better, and again, the power savings.
I was going to say, so overall, just to kind of wrap this up, if people are on the fence right now about whether or not to stick with their other one, continue to repair, or go to a high efficiency, what would you tell those people out there?
Give us a call. We'll send one of our design specialists out to your home. He'll spend 60 to 90 minutes going over all the details with all the different brands and the efficiency levels. We have some apps that will sit down at the table with the homeowner in 5 to 10 minutes. We can plug in what you have and then show you the advantages of going up in SEER and the power savings, and truly show you those savings. And in most cases, homeowners can save thousands. A lot of homeowners will say, well, we may be moving in 5 or 6 years. If we're moving, is this a system we should be putting in our home? And the answer is absolutely. Because not only can you enjoy the advantages of the power savings and the humidity control for that 5-6 years, but for resale value, new homeowners are really looking at homes and what's the true cost of ownership, and the power saving.
Once again, Joby, our AC man, if you want to get a hold of him, now is the time to do it because there is a special offer happening right now. You can get up to $1,700 off a new system. So for more information on that or anything else, just give them a call or visit their website at the information on your screen.